What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy dMillionaire. Look, we back with another video, and as y'all can tell from the title, man, we got Tyrese Halliburton dad versus Giannis, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know. I might as well just title this like Royal Rumble Tyrese Halliburton's pops. I think it's John Halliburton versus Giannis. Because I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it a bogus, y'all, bro. It's been a little minute since I posted. I know it's been like a week. And what I've come to the conclusion is, bro, we're gonna do the NBA reactions, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit, bro. I feel like I wasn't really interested in this series, and it's a reason why, because they ended in 5 games. I don't like blowouts, and a lot of these games was blowouts. But what I do like is drama. You know what I'm saying? I do like drama. We here for the violence. So look, we got Hallie dad and Giannis. They got into it after the game. Hallie hit the game-winning layup. We about to watch this. Because actually, I didn't even see it live. I just seen all of the headlines about this. And I'm like, bro, I got to make a video on this. I haven't made a video in a minute on NBA. So what better time than now to get back into it, bro? As y'all can tell, I'm in the car right now, bro. We doing a car reaction, at work reaction. So, you know what I'm saying? W's in the comment section for the car reaction, man. Look, the grind don't stop. I will be live tonight, too, when I get off of work at 10 o'clock p.m. So y'all make sure y'all do tap in, 10 p.m. Eastern. So y'all tap into the stream. I got somebody walking by the car. He probably think I'm crazy talking to myself. I don't even care though. But look, let's get right into this, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this whole situation. We're gonna watch this. I want to see Giannis interview, and then we're gonna watch Hallie interview. And I want y'all to leave down below what y'all think should have happened. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got my opinion, but I'm gonna wait till after this. I want to see the whole situation, and then we're gonna see how we gonna address it. But I ain't gonna cap though. Shout out to Giannis, bro. From what I can tell about this game, Giannis really was hooping, bro. I can't lie. Giannis was hooping, bro. And Gary Trent had 2 legacy games. He had 2 back-to-back legacy games, bro. So shout out to Gary Trent, bro. All right, Hallie, 10 seconds left. Oh, Giannis ISO. Oh my God, come here. Hey! He took, okay. I didn't know he took Giannis on the ISO. You know what's crazy? I've never seen Hallie this aggressive, bro. You know what he usually do? He'll get this. He'll look for a little screen and he'll probably pass this to Siakam and let Siakam end it. The fact that Hallie took this on his own at the crib, I got mad. You know what's crazy? I want to see this. I want to see this aggressive Tyrese Halliburton more, bro. I feel like he can really get to the 1-2-1 straight to the cup. Lay me. I ain't gonna lie. I think he could do that way more often than he do, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I think that's why his dad was talking so crazy, because Hallie got out of body right here, bro. Hallie don't never, bro. I know this alarm did not just go off in the middle of the video. Excuse me, but. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this aggressive Hallie, bro, we need this. We need this Tyrese Halliburton a lot more, bro. I feel like he'll be a better point guard if he did this, bro. Cause he got to pass him down, bro. He averages 10 assists, bro. It ain't like he can't pass the ball. But the thing he need to add to his game is the aggressiveness, bro. He don't got that. Right now this look good though. Oh, Gary Trent. Damn. All right, so where's Hallie's dad? He hopped on the scores table. This nigga pulled the Kobe?
Really, nigga?
Hold on. I did not see. Why is nobody talking about this? Why is nobody talking about the fact that he pulled the Kobe and hopped on the table? Who does this man think he is? You know what, Hallie, bro? I can't even do that, bro. You deserve to do that, bro. You just hit a game winner at the crib to send the Bucks home. I'll give you that, my brother. I really will. I'll actually give you the. I don't know if it warrants a Kobe hopping on the scorer's table. But I'll give you your props, my boy. You got that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You got that. You deserve your moment to shine. But now, where is his dad at? Because I need to see this whole scenario now. So this is what happened. He hops on the scorer's table. This is Kobe impression. Rest in peace, Kobe. Gary Trent's hurt. Where is his dad? Where is Giannis? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Giannis right there. His pops is right there.
You have to be subscribed to
Shut up. Shut up. Ooh, Bobby Porter.
Indiana's moving into the second round for the second consecutive season. For the first time since 2011 through 2014, when they did it 3 consecutive times.
That is, I've been a part of some crazy endings in games. That is, I've been a part of some crazy endings in games. That is right up there with them.
The 8-0 run occurred, Greg, in the last 35 seconds.
Oh, okay, so he dapped him up. He gave him a little, all right. But I need to know what happened. See, all right, now, all right, cool. This is cool. All of this is cool. Where is, I need to see the, well, what happened, bro? I'm confused. Because Hallie don't know what's going on. Hallie just won the game for these boys. Hallie is chilling, man.
20 rebounds, 13 assists.
This man, Brooke dapped up the damn mascot. Fuck.
Trent Jr., 33 points.
It's Taylor Rooks.
Turnover late.
Taylor Rooks, you can interview me anytime, Taylor Rooks.
And Halliburton gets to the rim. And here it is.
Oh, Gary Trent, you had the game. That's the game. You fumbled the game. Wow. All you had to do was just catch the ball that was going to foul you. And you was probably going to hit both of the free throws. Wow. Gary Trent, you just sold the game, brother, man.
You can tell he kind of looked to see where the defender was, expecting to get a foul.
Look,
Giannis just gets caught in between.
east to west to east, up we to the cup, laid me, and he fouled them.
Seeing this, tensions rising on the court. See Giannis there. Everybody trying to keep everyone away. And you see Turner telling his team.
But Giannis, what you mad about though, bro? I mean, it ain't like Giannis ain't do his job. Giannis had like 30, 20, and like 13. Like, I mean, Giannis was hooping, bro. He hooped. I mean, all right, let's read the comments right quick. Imagine someone's dad comes over to trash talk seconds after you get eliminated. You know that's the kind of dad who starts fights in a little league. Being up 118 or 111 with 40 seconds left, yet you somehow lose is just generational choking. Nah, that is kind of crazy. Don't try to put this out of context. Halliburton's dad approached Giannis unprovoked after the game and said something so out of pocket. T.J. McConnell and the Pacers coaches came to Giannis and were apologizing to him before the altercation happened. So let's look at Giannis' interview. Giannis Antetokoumpo size of 2K23. Giannis Halliburton dad. That's crazy that that's like the top search. All right. Let me see. Cause I ain't gonna lie though, you know your pops go so crazy though. But I ain't gonna lie, it's a line between talking crazy and there's a line between just, bro, at the end of the day, Hallie, you wasn't on the damn court, my nigga. Or whatever his dad was not on the court. His son was on the court. You gotta let his, feel me?
With people after the game, it looked like you were kind of standing there by the 3-point line. Then all
You gotta let Hallie have that moment. You kind of fucked up the moment.
Just what happened kind of out on the floor after the game?
Nothing. And this is the last time I'm going to say. I won't talk a lot. We lost the game. It doesn't really matter. One thing I'll say is that I believe like being humble in victory. That's how I am. Now there can be a lot of people out there that are like, no, when you win the game, you gotta talk shit, and you know it's a green light for you to be disrespectful towards somebody else. I disagree. I've won the championship. They haven't. Okay, and that doesn't mean.
How you gonna say you believe in being humble and win, humble in defeat, and then you bring up the fact that you won the championship and they didn't? So what happens if they go on to win the championship after busting your ass round one, Giannis? Then what? Because Giannis, you ain't won a playoff series in 3 years, my brother. So realistically speaking, I don't know. That comment kind of don't make no sense, bro. Because this is the team that just went to the Eastern Conference Finals, mind you. Anyways.
Say anything. I'm not trying to minimize their effort, But I remember when I won, my mom that she's never missed the games from February 11th or 13th when she came in Milwaukee against the Knicks. She never missed a game. When we won the championship, I remember my mom, she was scared to cross. She was like, am I allowed to come and hug my son? I see, except now my brother does media. For this year, he wants to come back and play. But like, except in that, you've never seen my family like see courtside. See, this is not something that we do. We don't. I try to keep my family away from the game. But losing the game, emotions run high. Having a fan, which at the moment I thought he was a fan, but then I realized it was Tyrese's son, which I love. Tyrese, I think, is a great competitor. He was his dad, sorry. Coming in the floor and showing me his son a towel with his face. This is what we do. This is what we effing do. This is the F we do. This. I feel like that's very, very disrespectful.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to Giannis, he a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. See, that's just black culture though. He a nigga. I ain't gonna front. My son hit the game winner on who, in my opinion, the second best player in the league, the best player in the East to me, Giannis. I mean, I probably wouldn't have ran up on him on some this the fuck we do, but like on the cool, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he probably is in the role because realistically speaking, he don't know who the hell this man is at this time. He don't know that this is his pop. To him, this is a random ass fan out dude with a Tyrese Halliburton towel. I ain't gonna lie, I can see where Giannis coming from.
You know.
But nah, he shit is what we do.
My dad.
That is
my dad. If you guys go and ask and learn, my dad's not with us no more.
Rest in peace.
My dad used to come in the family room and was the most respectful person ever. You know, when you come from nothing and you've worked your whole life to sell stuff in the street, and your whole life you'll be scared of the police of deporting you and sending you back to your country. You have to protect your kids with all means. You create this mentality of being humble your whole life, to not kind of disrespect anybody, not make the tension high, the emotions high. So
I get where he coming from, but I also am gonna say like his son just hit a game winner though, like in the playoffs, bro. Now I ain't gonna front. You don't run up on Giannis and do that though. I will say he's definitely in the wrong. He's 1,000% in the wrong. Don't run up to Giannis and do that shit, bro. Because Giannis' resume speak. We didn't even gotta talk about resumes, but that's kind of where Giannis is coming from. We talking about like resumes and how he was raised and shit like that. But like, to be real, you don't run up on Giannis and do that, bro. You don't do that. It's just etiquette, bro. That's just etiquette, bro. At that point, bro. Like I get it, cause I ain't gonna lie, Loki was just clowning just now. But at the same time, like it's a respect thing, bro. Like you could do that on the video, bro. You could damn near do that to Halle, bro. Or if they interview his pops or some shit, you could say it on an interview. But you don't run up on the player, bro. You wasn't out there on the court, bro. Yeah, John, I mean, to my knowledge, has he ever played in the NBA? Tyrese's dad? This is his son that's doing this. You not on the court, brother. You don't get the right to run up on Giannis. Yeah, and not on the court. Yeah, that is, I ain't gonna lie, he's 100% in the wrong though. You don't do that, bro. You ain't gonna lie, you don't do that shit.
Anybody can, snitch on you, say something bad about you. So when he came here, I remember it. I was like, Dad, why are you so humble? Why you go to the family room? You don't even say a word. You sit in the back. Why are you like that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's how I grew up. That's what I had around. So when I see other dads, which don't disrespect me, maybe if my son play basketball, I might be in the court. I might be the one on the court, and like 20 years later, you can play this interview and say, Giannis, you're contradicting yourself. But we'll see in 20 years. But I'm talking about right now how I feel. Having somebody's dad, which I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for his son, and I'm happy that he's happy for his son. That's how you're supposed to feel. But coming to me and disrespecting me and cursing at me, I think is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Okay? And I'm not the guy that points fingers, because in my neighborhood, snitches get stitches. So I don't want to say something.
This nigga stupid. To be honest, you're not from America, my brother. You're from Greece. Snitches do not get stitches in Greece, my brother.
for him to say to get fined or anything. But it's not respectful. I talked with him at the end, and I think we're in a good place.
I mean, I like that. I don't really see too much what's the issue with that. But Giannis kept it a buck though. Yeah, as I said, it's just having class, bro, and decorum, bro. And I don't think, you feel what I'm saying? I'll say this, and I'm gonna end it because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's no light in here, bro. Ain't gonna lie. Camera doing this thing, but it is no light in here. But overall, yeah, BB, you could talk your shit. Ain't nobody mad at Hallie Pops for talking his shit. It's just running up on a player though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you really lucky that was Giannis. Cause if that was like a nigga like Bobby Portis probably would have decked you in your shit. Not gonna lie. Well, is his dad named John Halliburton? Hold on, what's Tyrese Halliburton dad? Because I don't want to be wrong. Tyrese Halliburton. That's funny. That's funny because that's the that's the top search. Tyrese Halliburton dad. His dad's name is John. Okay, so I am right. So it's John Halliburton. I ain't gonna lie, as I said though, if you would have ran up on a nigga like Bobby Portis probably would have hit you in your shit, and he would have been, and low key probably would have been justified in doing so. So be lucky that it was Giannis, bro. And Giannis is a cool enough nigga to kind of just like, all right, you know what I'm saying, and walk up after and dap you up. Cause Bobby Portis would have probably seen that she would run up on me, right in your jaw. Make you for me writing your shit. I'm not gonna lie, Bobby Portis on that. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that to like a nigga back in the Ron Artest or some shit. Them niggas just stolen. Like okay. I ain't gonna lie. You got lucky you ran up on Giannis because Giannis is cool enough nigga, level-headed enough nigga to keep it P. But hey, he ran up on the right dude. But I'll tell you this though, bro. He was in the wrong. I'll say Tyrese Halliburton Pops was in the wrong. But Giannis low-key leveled with him at the end. He was like, bro, to be real, if I have a son. And you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm pretty sure he got kids. But if they end up going to the league, in this situation, the roles are flipped, and Giannis is the pops, and his son hit a game winner, Giannis probably would have got on the court and went crazy. Because realistically, I probably would have did the same shit. But I'm not going to get on the court popping my shit to the players. Because what the fuck? Like, no, bro. I'm popping my shit to my son. Like, yeah, nigga, you know what it is. That's just me, though, bro. That's just me, bro. But anyways, though, y'all leave down below y'all thoughts. It's really like a discussion video, bro. Royal Rumble, man. Bucks versus Pacers, man. It's always something with the Pacers, ain't it? But, yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like if y'all did. Subscribe channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. I'm streaming live in like 3 hours when this video is posted. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. And I'm going to holler at y'all next one, man.